Let's be honest, boys and girls. When it comes to guitar speakers, one of my favorite topics on this channel, rock and metal guitarists like me and you, we are pretty boring people, right? Actually very conservative, ironically, because we all play the same stuff. How many speakers have you tried in your life? Yeah, V30, maybe greenbacks, maybe K100 greenbacks, maybe, but not more. Lately, a lot of you have learned how important the speaker is for your guitar tone. So people, I think, are trying more and more, and also the rise of the impulse responses has helped to understand how important guitar speakers are. But I have always been on a constant mission on this channel to show you alternatives, to show you other beautifully sounding speakers that are out there. And that's what I'm gonna do today. I wanna show you two guitar speakers you probably haven't heard before. At least you haven't heard them in a metal context. The first one is the famous Celestion Blue speaker. Yes, the one you find in AC30 Vox amps, combo amps. And you got the 15-watt speaker, El Nico Magnet, that's on metal. No, it isn't, but it actually sounds great, especially blended. So stay tuned. The other speaker I want to show you comes from a company called Tonespeak, American company that I met at NAMM. They sent me a few of their speakers, and today I'm showing you their Manchester, British-voiced speaker. I'm sure you haven't heard that one before, right? So we're gonna have a lot of fun, right? What else? Ah, look at this beauty. That's my brand new 4x12 coffee audio cabinet. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah. So that's what we're going to use today. That's my new cab for all the speaker experiments. It's an oversized 4x12 and it sounds great and looks even better. So we're gonna check out those two speakers today, and we're gonna blend them with a DB77, all in that brand new coffee audio cabinet. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So let's make your guitar tone less conservative again. Let's quickly talk about the setup. I'm randomly playing this Emil Savage 60 randomly because it doesn't really matter. I could have played the Brunetti as well. People always say like, yeah, you got to combine the right amp with the right speaker. Amps and speakers usually do something very different. You know, speakers mainly are about frequency and amps are mainly about distortion, but that's a different story. So to show you how a speaker sounds, I could choose any of my good sounding high gain amplifiers. Today, we're using the Emil Savage 60. We're going into that coffee audio Lungo oversized cab with front mounted speakers, by the way. So that's something new for me. And we got 4 different speakers in that cabinet. Each of the speakers, as you can see, is mic'd with an SM57. The mic positions aren't always the same. That makes no sense. You know, I want to make the speaker shine. So depending on the voicing of the speaker, I have tried to find a good position for the SM57. I'm playing my Fernandez Ravel baritone. Let me get it. Here it is. And as a reference, our first speaker, as a reference, I have just received a brand new EMINENCE DV77 speaker. And as you know, that is actually my favorite guitar speaker. Check out my official EMINENCE digital DV77 IR pack if you haven't already. I gotta be arrogant for a second. I think that's one of the best sounding metal IR packs out there, and a lot of people are using it. Anyway, that's a great speaker. Let's have a listen. Too much talking, right? Sounds like this. As you can hear, a very mid-forward sounding speaker, very focused mid-range. So it has that vintage 30 vibe, as you all know, but it sounds warmer and there's nothing bright or there's nothing harsh about it. I like that speaker. Okay, so now let's compare this one to the Celestion Blue. Try to forget what you just heard, because this one's gonna sound very different, but great as well. Here it is. What a clean tone, right? Very focused. Super precise. You know, Alnico magnets are known to sound a little harsh in a high gain context. And I also had to move the mic a little more to the outside to make this one sound as I wanted it to sound. But it sounds so balanced. And now that we have forgotten how the DV77 sounds, let's go back. And this seems to be just all mids now, right? Blue. This one clearly has more bite in the upper mid-range, has a nice round fat low end, not the vocal mids of the DV77, but it just sounds fucking great. But you know what? The real beauty lies in the combination of several speakers. So let me just combine them. Let me see. So gonna flip the phase on one of them. And gonna delay one of them to find the perfect setting. And flip the phase again. Boom. Such a nice growl. This is just the DV77. Again, all about the mids and the blue. Sounds a little more boring maybe, but it sounds so precise. So clean. And together. Ga 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 ga. That is a great combination. Legendary speaker. Get one. It's fun. I didn't expect that, and it really sounds different to any of the typical metal speakers that we all use. In case you are interested in that speaker, and if you are from Europe, especially if you are from Europe, check out the link below to Tube Amp Doctor. They have sent me this speaker and several other speakers. Thank you for that. By the way, I'm not getting paid for this video, but they sent me the speakers so I could test them, and I'm sending everything back, especially the stuff that I don't like. But they have a wonderful online shop with all the Celestion speakers, the Jensen speakers, and some others. And yeah, if you're interested, why don't you check out Tube Amp Doctor? They also have those premium selected tube packs that I use for all my amps. Yeah, support them. I like them. Let's move on to the next speaker. So let's talk about the Tonespeak Manchester speaker. That's a high power speaker, I think 90 watts, so big dust cap, big magnet, but traditional design ceramic speaker. And they say it's voiced to be rather linear. And you know what? Whenever I hear that, whenever a guitar speaker is supposed to sound linear in a guitar context where we are used to very mid-forward sounding speakers, it sounds mostly scooped. So let's see if that's true. Yes, it is. So that tone, aggressive upper mids, scoop mid-range, nothing really vocal, and a solid low end that reminds me more of a Swamp Thang from Eminence or a K100 from Celestion. So it goes into that direction. But the low end sounds fat and tight, and I like the attack of this speaker. Again, not a lot of mid-range, but a lot of attack and a lot of low-end. So it seems to be, yeah, bingo, quite the opposite of the Eminence DV77. So you know what I'm gonna do. That is, I can already tell you, that's the perfect speaker to be combined with the DV77 because it gives the DV more bandwidth, so to say, more highs, more lows, and a little more precision. So let's just fine-tune this a little bit. So let's combine those two speakers. Well, that sounds very phasey, which means that apparently the microphones have a different distance from the speakers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delay one of the signals. I have to find out which one. Yeah, that one. Like one channel is out of phase now. I'm gonna delay it until I hear the least. Fine tune the volume. Nice. So the more they cancel out, the better it is. So let me flip the phase and let's see what happens. Just like I expected, we still have the vocal mids of the DV. But it sounds slightly faster, a little more aggressive. So this is the DV alone. No, 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 no. And this is the beauty of having 4 different speakers in a 4x12 cab. Even if one of them doesn't sound great on its own, you can use it to fill up the frequency response of another speaker. Because if I listen to the Manchester alone, I mean, it has a cool old school 90s vibe, just like a K100. But for most of my tones, I want more vocal mids. But this combination is wonderful, and I can't get it from the DV77 alone. So let's just compare our 2 combinations. This is DV and the Blue. And the other one. So this is interesting. If I had to choose between the Blue and the Tonespeak Manchester, I would go for the Blue because it sounds fuller, more mix ready on its own. But in combination with the DV77, I prefer the Manchester. So you always got to try. You always got to try and find out what works for you. So I'm happy. I think I found 2 cool new combinations, and I think I'm gonna do some IRs now. Always good to do IRs. And camper the whole setup. It just sounds nice. But what I wanted to show you today is that you should check out more speakers, even speakers that are not intended to be used in a metal context. Don't let anybody tell you, hey, that speaker is only for whatever, Brian May. Who cares? Try it, you know? And as you can see, it sounds fantastic. The Celestion Blue sounds fantastic on its own and great in combination. I still prefer my Eminence DV77, but this is a great speaker. Try it. Again, there's a link below to Tube Amp Doctor. Check them out. And the other speaker, the Manchester, I wouldn't use it on its own for a metal tone maybe for a very old school scoop kind of 90s tone, but it's a beautiful speaker to add some lows and some highs to a mid-rangey sounding speaker like a V30 or a DV77. Makes sense, right? You guys keep on asking me all the time, hey, what should I add to my V30? This is an option. So if you liked it, check it out. That's the Tonespeak Manchester. For you Europeans, there's also another link below to their European distributor who sent me the speaker. So if you want to do me and him a favor, you use that link, which is not an affiliate link, by the way. Once again, I'm not getting paid for this video. I'm just having fun. And because speakers are fun, you know me, right? That's like a playground for me. I got a lot more speakers to test in the following weeks, but I also have so much to do with my upcoming academy. As you know, I got courses to prepare and a lot of other stuff to do. And this is still a studio, so I still got to mix some stuff every now and then and do recording sessions. Yeah. I also really enjoy that Coffee Audio cab so far, that 4x12 cabinet. I guess I should do a shootout between that one and my other 4x12s, the oversized ones I have, the Marshall and the Mesa Boogie. Who wants to see a 4x12 shootout? Let me know. All right, enough chugga for today. You let me know which speaker you prefer, which combination you prefer. I want to hear your opinion, so leave a comment, and I want to hear which speakers you want me to test in the future. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, please. Don't forget that. If you like chugga and speakers, this is your channel anyway. That's all for today. Thank you very much. I see you in hell, motherfuckers. Bye-bye.